Very good to all of you. Master Coaching Center is back with the 10th class mathematics. In 10th class mathematics, we have 2 semesters. In the second semester, the first chapter is trigonometry. In the trigonometry, we have 3 exercises. Exercise 8.1, 8.2, 8.3. This is the one of the question in the 8.1 exercise. The question is, in triangle ABC, right angle at B, AB is 24, BC is 7, determine the values of sin A, cos A, sin C, cos C. Before going to solve any problem in 8.1 exercise, before going to solve any problem, we have total exercise and example problems also. What we need, what are the formulas we need? See, to solve all the problems in the 8.1 exercise, we have to know 2 things. The 2 things are, first one is trigonometric ratios. We have to know the trigonometric ratios, and the second one is Pythagoras theorem. See, what is trigonometric ratios? See, the trigonometric ratios is sin A is equals to opposite by hypotenuse. That is BC by AC. What is this triangle? This is the right angle triangle. This is the right angle triangle. The angle we are taking at A, sin A. For sin A, the formula is opposite by hypotenuse. Here, the length of the opposite is BC. The length of the hypotenuse is AC. That is BC by AC. What is cos A? The formula of cos A is adjacent side by hypotenuse. The adjacent side is AB and the hypotenuse is AC. AB by AC. Third one, what is tan A? Tan A is opposite angle by adjacent angle. That is BC by AB. See, sin A, cos A, tan A. The reciprocal of sin A is cosecant A. The reciprocal of sin A is cosecant A. That is AC by BC. AC by BC. The reciprocal of cos is secant A. That is AC by AB. The reciprocal of tan is cot. That is BC by, here AB by BC. AB by BC. See, sin is reciprocal of cosecant, cos is reciprocal of secant, and tan is reciprocal of cot. We have to know these trigonometric ratios. We call these sin theta, cos theta. If we taking here theta, we can call it as the sin theta. If we are not taking anything, we can call the angle is sin A, cos A, tan A, secant A, cosecant A, cot A, like that. The second thing is, if you take the angle at C, then what is the formula of sin A? Sin A is opposite by hypotenuse. We are taking sin C. Sin C. What is the formula of sin? Opposite. Now, this side is opposite to C, and this became adjacent to C. Now, what is the formula of sin? Opposite by hypotenuse. Now, sin C is equals to opposite by hypotenuse. That is AB by AC. What is cos C? Adjacent by hypotenuse. That is BC by AC. What is tan C? Tan C is equals to what we have learned? Opposite by adjacent. Opposite is AB by adjacent AC, BC. These are the important trigonometric formulas. Apart from that, we have to know the Pythagoras theorem. The Pythagoras theorem is very simple. In a right angle triangle, this is a right angle triangle. It is called hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square, that is AC square, is equals to adjacent square, that is AB square plus BC square. According to the Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus opposite square. With the help of these 2 formulas, with the help of these 2 theorems, we are going to solve all the problems in the 8.1 exercise. This is the first question in the 8.1 exercise. We are going to solve these questions, all the questions in 8.1 with the help of these trigonometric ratios and Pythagoras theorem. Now we are going to solve the question 8.1 with the help of this. Now they are given, what they have given, in right angle triangle, it is a right angle triangle, in triangle ABC they have given the triangle is, it is a right angle triangle, and the triangle and the right angle at B, the right angle at B, this is B, here it is 90 degrees. We can take A here or here, we can take say C here or here. For my convenience I will take A is here, I will keep here, and C is here, I will keep the angle here. Now they have given AB is equals to 24 and BC is equals to 7. Now they told us to find sin A, cos A, sin C, cos C. See, what is the formula of sin A? Sin A formula is opposite by hypotenuse. We have opposite side, but we doesn't have the hypotenuse. To find the any side in a right angle, to find the required side, we have to know the Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus opposite square. According to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus opposite square. We have to know AC square is equals to 24 square plus 7 square. That is AC square is equals to, what is 24 square? 24 square is 576. What is 7 square? 7 square is 49. What about this sum? This sum is 625. AC square is equals to 625. AC is equals to root of 625. Therefore, AC is equals to 25 centimeters. We know what is AC. With the help of the Pythagoras theorem, we solve the AC. That is, AC is equals to 25. Now we can find anything. We can find any trigonometric ratio. We have the adjacent, we have the opposite side, we have the hypotenuse. See, this is adjacent to angle A, and this AB become opposite to angle C. This BC is adjacent to angle C, and this same BC is opposite to angle A. See, now they have we have to find is A sin A. What is sin formula? Sin formula is opposite by hypotenuse, and angle we have to take here. For A, what is opposite? Opposite is 7, hypotenuse is 25. The answer is 7 by 25. We have to find cos A. What is the formula of cos A? Adjacent by hypotenuse. For what? For angle A. For angle A is, the adjacent is 24 and the hypotenuse is 25. That is 24 by 25. Now sin C. What is the formula of sine? What is the formula of sine? The formula of sine is opposite to hypotenuse. For what? For C. For C, the opposite is 24 and the hypotenuse is 25. 24 by 25. Then cos C. What is the formula of cos? The formula of cos is, we know that adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent here? This is the adjacent, this is the hypotenuse. Answer is 7 by 25. This is the way to solve all the questions in the 8.1 exercise. Before we are going to solve any question in the 8.1 exercise, we have to know that what is the trigonometric ratios, Pythagoras theorem, and with the help of these trigonometric ratios and Pythagoras theorem, we can solve all the questions. In 8.1 we completed the first question and this is the second question. This second question also we can solve with the help of the trigonometric ratios and Pythagoras theorem. See, they have given the find tan P minus cot R. They mention the diagram in the textbook only. They have taken that right angle at Q. See, we have the opposite hypotenuse, we doesn't have the adjacent. To find the adjacent angle, what we have to know? We have to know the Pythagoras theorem. With the help of the Pythagoras theorem, we can find the RQ. See, what is Pythagoras theorem? According to Pythagoras theorem, see, hypotenuse square, here hypotenuse is RP square, that is equals to RQ square plus QP square. Now RP square, that is 13 square, that is equals to PQ square, RQ square plus, what is this? 12 square. We have to know RQ square. Then RQ square is equals to 13 square minus 12 square, that is equals to 169 minus 144, that is equals to 25. That is RQ square is equals to 25. RQ is equals to root 25. Root 25 is 5. Now we can have the value of RQ, that is equals to 5. Now we are going to solve the question tan P minus cot R. See here, tan. What is the formula of tan? The formula of tan is opposite by adjacent. For what angle we have to take opposite by adjacent? For P. See, the formula of tan is opposite by adjacent. For what angle? For angle P. See now, tan P is equals to, for P, what is the opposite angle, opposite side? This is opposite, that is RQ, that is 5. What is the adjacent? 2. This is the 1. Then what we have to find? We have to find cot. What is the formula of cot? Adjacent by opposite. Adjacent by opposite. For what angle? For angle R. For angle R, what is adjacent? This is the adjacent. What is the opposite? This is the opposite. That is equals to 5 by 12. Now, tan P minus cot R, that is equals to 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12 is equals to 0. 0 is the required answer for the question number 2 in the 8.1 exercise. This is the third question. Very simple question. If sin A is equals to 3 by 4, calculate cos A and tan A. We have to draw the diagram. The diagram is they have said that sin A. What is the formula of sin A? The formula of sin A is opposite by hypotenuse. For what angle? For angle A. For angle A, the opposite is hypotenuse is. Now we have to find AB. With the help of the Pythagoras theorem, we can solve the AB. So, according to Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. That is equals to 4 square is equals to AB square plus 3 square. That is equals to AB square is equals to 16 minus 9. AB square is equals to 7. Therefore, AB is equals to root 7. We find the value of AB. The value of AB is equals to root 7. Now we have to find cos A. What is the formula of cos A? The formula of cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. For what angle? For angle A. For angle A. Cos A. The formula of cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. For angle A, the adjacent is root 7 and hypotenuse is root 4. Then tan A. Tan A, opposite by adjacent, that is 3 by root 7. This is the third question. See, in the 3 questions, in 8.1, the 8.1 in exercise 8.1, the first question, the second question, the third question, we solve the 3 questions with the help of the trigonometric ratios and Pythagoras theorem. What is trigonometric ratio? The trigonometric ratios are 6: sin theta, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot. What is sin theta? The sin theta is Opposite by hypotenuse. What is cos theta? Adjacent by hypotenuse. What is tan theta? Opposite by adjacent. The reciprocal of sine is cosecant, the reciprocal of cos is secant, and the reciprocal of cot is tan. Now the fourth question. The fourth question they have given is 15 cot A is equals to 8. Therefore cot A is equals to 8 by 15. With the help of cot A we can draw the right angle triangle. The right angle is cot A for angle A. The formula of the trigonometric ratio of cot A is adjacent by hypotenuse, that is equals to 8 by 15. Now we have to find AC. How we have to find the AC? With the help of Pythagoras theorem. What the Pythagoras theorem says that? The Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus opposite square. Here AC square is equals to 8 square plus 15 square. What is 8 square? 8 square is 64 and 15 square is 225. The sum of 64 and 228 is 289, that is AC square. Therefore AC is equals to root of 289, that is equals to root 289 is equals to 17. Now what we have to find? We have to find sin A. What is the formula of sin A? Opposite. Now the AC value is 17. Sin A. Sin A is opposite by hypotenuse, that is equals to 15 by 17. What is secant A? Reciprocal of cos. Cos is equals to 8 by 17. What is secant? 17 by 8. This is the fourth question we have done. And the fifth question is, given secant theta is equals to 13 by 12, calculate all trigonometric ratios. They have given secant theta is equals to 13 by 12. We can draw the diagram with the help of secant theta. That is equals to the right angle triangle. What is secant theta? Secant theta is reciprocal of cos, that is equals to hypotenuse by adjacent. We can say A, B, C. What we have to find? We have to find all trigonometric ratios. To find all trigonometric ratios, we need to find BC. How we will find the BC? We find the BC with the help of Pythagoras theorem. What the Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus opposite square. 13 square is equals to 12 square plus BC. Therefore BC is equals to 169 minus 144, that is equals to 25. Therefore BC is equals to root 25, that is equals to 5. We find that BC is equals to 5. Now we have to find the all trigonometric ratios. The first trigonometric ratio is sin A. What is the formula of sin A? Is opposite by hypotenuse. The answer is 5 by 15. What is second? Second is cos A, 12 by 13. Tan A, opposite by adjacent, that is equals to 5 by 12. The reciprocal, the remaining three is cosecant, secant, cot. The reciprocal of sin is cosecant. Reciprocal means the value of 13 by 5 is cosecant. Secant. The reciprocal of cos, that is equals to 13 by 12. This is they have given in the question 2. On cot, the cot A, reciprocal of tan, that is equals to 12 by 5. These are the required trigonometric ratios. Okay, the next question from 8.1 exercise is 7th question. In 7th question they have given cot theta is equals to 7 by 8. We have to find 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. First question. And the second question is cot by theta. See, given cot theta is equals to 7 by 8. Now I am going to draw the right angle triangle. I keep theta here. A, B, C. What is the formula of cot theta? The formula of cot theta is adjacent by opposite. Here, for theta, the adjacent is here AB and the opposite is BC. I mentioned the 7 here and I will mention 8 here. Now, to find AC, to find hypotenuse, we have Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, we will find the required AC. So, according to the Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus opposite square. Now, AC square is equals to, what is AB square, that is 7 square, plus what is BC square, that is 8 square, that is equals to 49 plus 64, that is equals to 113, that is AC square. Now AC is equals to root 113. I mentioned here 113. Root 113 is the required hypotenuse. Now we have to find 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. See? So, in the mathematics, we have one formula. The formula is a plus b into a minus b is equals to a square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b is equals to a square minus b square. Now, the numerator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. The denominator also in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So, I write 1 plus sin theta 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta is equals to here a square minus sin square by a square, I mean 1 square minus cos square theta. So it will become 1 into 1, 1 minus sin square theta by 1 minus cos square theta. We have one trigonometric identity. The trigonometric identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Now, sin square theta is equals to 1 minus cos square theta. See, we are shifting cos square theta is equals to that side. In the second case, this is the equation number 1. In the second case, we are shifting sin square into that side. Therefore, cos square theta is equals to 1 minus sin square theta, equation number 2. In the numerator 1 minus sin square, I will change 1 minus sin square theta in the place of cos square. Cos square theta by. Here 1 minus cos square theta is equals to sin square theta. Therefore, sin square theta, cos square theta by sin square theta. What is the formula of cos? The formula of cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. That is equals to 7 by root 113 whole square. What is the formula of sin square theta? Opposite by hypotenuse. That is equals to 8 by 113 whole square. Now 7 square 49. Root 113 whole square 113 by 64 by 113. So the required answer is 49 by 64. The answer for the first question, 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta, 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta is equals to 49 by 64. So to find the second question's answer, in the problem itself they have given that cos theta is equals to 7 by 8. They have asked that cos square theta. What is cos theta? Cos theta is equals to 7 by 8. What about cos square theta? The squaring is that is equals to 49 by 64. This is the required answer for the question number 7 in 8.1 exercise. Okay, the 8th question in the 8.1 exercise, the given is given data, given 3 cot A is equals to 4. Therefore, cot A is equals to 4 by 3. We will mention this in the diagram. That is equals to, I will take A here, B, C. What is the formula of cot? The formula of cot is adjacent by opposite. For angle, which angle? For angle A. For angle A, what is adjacent? This is the adjacent. This is the opposite. Now to find anything, to find any trigonometric ratio, we have to know the what is hypotenuse. According to the Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Therefore, AC square is equals to, what is AB? 4 square plus 3 square. Therefore, AC square is equals to 16 plus 9. Therefore, AC square is equals to 25. AC is equals to root 25. Therefore, AC is equals to 5. The required hypotenuse is 5. Now, we are going to solve the first question. See, here we are not going to solve the first question. They have given that whether 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square is equal to sin square A minus cos square A minus sin square. Are they equal? Is it equal or not? We have to find LHS separately and RHS separately. The value of LHS, if it is equal to the RHS, now we can say yes, both are equal. If the value of LHS is not equal to the value of RHS, now we can say that they are not equal. Now I am going to solve the RHS, that is LHS, left hand side. The LHS is 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A. Here 1 minus. What is tan? The formula of tan is opposite by adjacent. What is opposite? 3. 3 by 4. Here they have given square. Now here also tan. 3 by 4 square. Now 1 minus 3 square 9 and 16. We keep 1 here for our convenience to take the LCM. Then 1 plus 9 by 16 by 1. Then we can take LCM. LCM is 16. 16 minus 9 by 16 by 16 plus 9 by 16. I will cancel 16, 16. Then what is 16 minus 9? 16 minus 9 is 7 and 16 plus 9 is 25. The value of LHS, left hand side value is 7 by 20. If the value of RHS is also 7 by 25, then we can say that both are equal. If the value of cos square minus sin square is not equals to 7 by 15, we can say that both are not equal. Now we are going to find the RHS, that is right hand side. RHS, that is equals to cos square A minus sin square A. What is cos square A? Adjacent by hypotenuse, that is equals to 4 by 5 whole square. What is minus? What is sin? Opposite by hypotenuse, that is equals to 3 by 5 whole square, that equals to 16 by 25 minus 9 by 25. The LCM is 25. 16 minus 9, that is equals to 7 by 24, that is equals to RHS. Therefore, LHS is equals to RHS. We can say that 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A, yes, it is equal. It is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. This is the solution for the question. This is the complete solution of the 8th question in the 8.1 exercise. Okay, 9th question in the 8.1 exercise. We have to read the question. In triangle ABC, right angle at B. Now I am going to draw the diagram. Right angle. Right angle at B. I will keep A here. I will keep C here. I will take the angle here. And they have given tan A. Tan A. What is the formula of tan A? The formula of tan A is opposite by adjacent. That is equals to, I will keep 1 here and tan root 3 is equals to here. Now we have to find the hypotenuse. How we have to find the hypotenuse? With the help of the Pythagoras theorem. What the Pythagoras theorem says that? The Pythagoras theorem says that AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Therefore, AC square is equals to root 3 square is equals to 1 square plus 3 plus 1, that is equals to 4. AC is equals to root 4, that is equals to 2. The required hypotenuse is 2. For our convenience, see, in this question, they have given sin A, cos C, cos A, sin C. Again, cos A, cos C, sin A, cos C. For our convenience, I will find individually what is sin A. Sin A is equals to 1 by 2. What is cos A? Cos A is equals to root 3 by 2. Then, what is sin C? Sin C is root 3 by 2. What is cos C? Cos C is 1 by 2. Now it is easy for us to find the question number 1 and question number 2. Question number 1 is sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. What is sin A? Sin A is equals to 1 by 2. What is cos C? Cos C is equals to 1 by 2 plus what is cos A? Cos A is equals to root 3 by 2. What is sin C? Sin C is equals to root 3 by 2. Now 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 2, 2 plus root 3 into root 3, 3. 2 into 2, 4. 1 by 4 plus 1, 3 by 4 is equals to 1. That's all. The first question answer sin A cos C plus cos A sin C is equals to answer 1. Now we are going to find the second question. The second question is cos A cos C minus sin A cos C. See, what is the value of cos A? Cos A is root 3 by 2. Cos C 1 by 2 minus sin A 1 by 2 cos C, that is equals to cos C root 3 by, I'm going to pause the video, that is equals to root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4 is equals to 0. The answer for the 8th question is 9th question. For the first question the answer is 1. For second question the answer is 0. So this is the question. The question is sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. Second question is cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. That is equals to sin A 1 by 2 cos C 1 by 2 plus cos A root 3 by 2 sin C root 3 by 2. Here 1 by 2, 1 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4, root 3, 3, 2 into 2, 4. Here cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. The value of cos A is root 3 by 2, cos C is equals to 1 by 2 minus sin A is equals to 1 by 2, sin C is equals to root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4, answer is 0. This is the required answer for the question number 9 in the 8.1 exercise. 10th question in the 8.1 exercise. I am going to read the question. In triangle PQR, right angle at Q. I am going to draw the diagram. Right angle at Q. I will mention P here and R here. Then they have given PR, that is PR plus QR is equals to 25. So for my convenience I will write PR is equals to 24 minus QR, and I will keep here in the box and I will mention equation number 1. And second they have given that PQ is equals to 5 centimeters. I will mention PQ is equals to 5 centimeters. To find sin P, cos P, tan P, we have to know the opposite and we have to know the hypotenuse. See, with the help of this hint, we are going to solve these two. That is QR and PR we are going to solve with the help of this small equation. See here. We already know that. What is Pythagoras theorem? See, the Pythagoras theorem says that PR square is equals to PQ square plus QR square. See, PR is equals to 25 minus QR square. Then PQ is equals to 5 5 square, and QR, I will mention QR like that only. Now this is in the form of a minus b whole square. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. This is the formula I am going to use here. That is equals to 25 square plus pq square minus 2 into 25 into QR is equals to 5 is 25 plus QR square. 25 625 plus QR square minus 50 into QR, that is equals to 25 plus QR square. I will cancel QR square and QR square. I will shift 50 QR to right side and 25 into left side, that is equals to 625 minus 25 is equals to 50 QR, that is equals to 600 is equals to 50 QR. I will cancel 0 0, 5 ones are 5 12s are, therefore QP is equals to 12. See, QP is equals to, that is QR is equals to 12. To find sin P, cos P, tan P, I have to know the hypotenuse also. What is hypotenuse? That is equals to PR. We have already solved that PR is equals to 25 minus QR. What is the value of QR? QR is equals to 12. 1 implies PR is equals to 25 minus QR, that is equals to 25 minus, what is, I will take 12. What is QR? QR is equals to 12, therefore 13. The value of PR is equals to 13. The value of PR is equals to 13. Now we can find any trigonometric ratio. We have the adjacent, we have the opposite, we have the hypotenuse. Now we can find any trigonometric ratios because we have all the three sides. Now the first question. The first question is sin P. What is the formula of sin P? The formula of sin is equals to opposite by hypotenuse. For which angle? For angle P. For angle P, what is the opposite? Opposite is 12 and hypotenuse is 13. That is equals to 12 by 13 is the answer. 12 by 13. What is second one? What is cos P? What is the formula of cos P? The formula of cos P is adjacent by hypotenuse. For what angle? For angle P. For angle P, what is adjacent? 5. What is hypotenuse? 13. That is equals to 5 by 13. And third one we have to find tan P. What is tan P? See, tan P, the formula of tan is opposite by adjacent. For which angle? For angle P. For angle P, what is the opposite? 12. 12 by 5 is the required answer. So this is the required and accurate answer for the question number 5 in the 8.1 exercise.